Hello, Leo, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach. I help you choose growth and the healing of your inner roots. I have an intuitive message for you today. This will look inside as well as outside and the relationship between those two worlds. So let's get started. Guides are saying left to right, the moon, father of, what is he? Wands, father of feathers. Daughter of Swords, Page of Swords, and Ten of Swords. Oh, okay, Leo. All right, I want to mention the full moon because this is a really interesting moon on Sunday the 22nd. It's the second time we've had a full moon in Aquarius, Sun in Leo. So this is kind of a double, and it's 22, which is another double. So this is very significant. Full moons are about reaping what we've sown, right? Taking stock of all the hard work you've been doing since the new moon and reaping the benefits. So I feel like the moon and the sense of timing is all kind of blended and integrated into this reading. Now, Leo, oh, so theatrical. There is a sense that, okay, I'll come back to that new moon stuff, but we get with the words lunacy and lunatic and crazy stuff happens around the moon, comes from lunar. So when the moon energy is activated with you, it's very easy to go a little crazy, right? And right now I feel like the emotions that you're showing on the outside to people are a little over the top. Okay, they're a little exaggerated, this blended with this Ten of Swords card. And you're also kind of, that something needs to end, that you need to keep moving off of something, but again, that sense of theatricalness, the drama of, oh my God, it's ending, instead of, well, okay, that ended, I guess I'm moving on. So the emotions are going to be running a little bit high. They're going to be running a little bit hot. And when this is happening, Leo, this also says that there's something going on inside that either you're trying to hide from others or you don't want to face yourself. And let's go straight in with that because we've got the father of, let's call him father of fire, father of feathers, ready to move on. Okay, when I feel like this card in this deck is kind of like a Seven of Pentacles card, but it's immediate, like we get to this place and I have to go. I have amassed all the power I need. I've got everything I need, but the circumstance is so that if I stay here, it's not going to be good for me. If this hawk stays in the fire, he's also going to get burned up, right? So this card knows when they need to leave. This card knows when they need to take action. So inside, Leo, you've got this conflict because you have this burning, overwhelming desire to move, to get something done, to go to the next phase, to trust your creative impulses, to trust the power that you have built up. But this conflicting energy, the daughter of arrows, is, like I just said, conflicting. She is looking over at the situation saying, well, do we really have to go? Maybe I can take my time. Maybe I don't have to actually leave now. In fact, now might not be a good time to be making some changes because I don't really know what's coming next. It's a very overly cautious energy, and there's a time and a place for that. This is a sloth, okay? And then if we think about the pace between sloth and hawk, very different, right? Hawk is all about swiftness. Sloth is slower, careful movement, right? And like I'm saying, time and a place. There's times where he gets too hot-headed and there's times where she's too cautious. But the problem is that you've got both of those in you right now. And they're so different. They're at polar opposites to each other that you're not really sure where to go. And so you're kind of putting up a smoke signal, or You're putting on a little show, being very dramatic about the choices you are making, about what you're doing, or perhaps what you're not doing, kind of sending up all this other attention to that. You know how old magicians, and maybe it's new, I don't really know, I don't know that type of magic trick, but they'll put up a distraction. So while they're having you look here, they're actually doing something down here, and then voila, and I'm like, how did they do that? So that's what you're doing. You're trying to distract yourself and other people. This may be through busyness. This may be through, again, theatrical displays of emotion. But the point is that you're really not sure what to do. Should you hold them? Should you fold them? Should you go? Should you leap? Or should you wait? So when I get an advice card for you, all right. Scarcity, and everything is looking this direction. Okay, if we hold it up this way, this becomes pretty clear. 5 of Pentacles, that you know you need to move on. You're worried you're not enough. You're worried you don't have enough. You know that you can't stay where you are, but you're not happy about moving on. The thing is that moving on is the only way you're going to find these buried treasures, these sprouted seeds, the beginnings of those ventures starting to take off, starting to take hold. This is really tricky because you see the green here. We've also got green in the back of the sloth, and it looks like waiting and staying cautious and not kind of catapulting yourself forward is the smart, heartfelt choice, is the healing choice, but actually it's not, okay? Because what's needed is movement. These guys need to move out of their area to find these seedlings. These seedlings need to keep growing so that the moose can find them. Movement is what is needed, not caution, okay? So, you know, moving now, especially during this time of full moon, will help you set up for the next one, okay? Because if you start yourself moving now, and then we wait until we've got new moon in a couple weeks, then you'll be able to sow some new seeds, which will sprout much faster because you'll be in a different place. So let's see if I can illustrate this a different way. If you're here and the new moon is here, okay, what you're going to manifest here is based on where you are. But if you keep moving yourself forward, actually keep moving yourself forward, you're going to manifest and ask for totally different things from this point rather than this point. So it's imperative that you keep moving, Leo. Keep pushing yourself. It's time. You've got everything. Okay? All right, Leo, thanks so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. I look forward to hearing what it is that you're trying to bring into fruition, what it is that you're trying to sow. If you'd like to learn more about me, what I do, and how I can help you, please check out the description below. There's more information for you there. I look forward to seeing you next time right here.